All right. And I think I've got everything set up for the most part. Yes. All right. Loaded. Let's get TikToks finished. Okay, there we go. Take this out of studio mode. Hit up TikTok. Big cam. And Elgato. Bam. Alright, going live on TikTok. All right, I think everything is set. Except for my chat wasn't showing there. Let's try that again. Chat. There we go. Loading. All right. Let's test it out, guys. Send me your emotes. Send me anything you want, honestly. But I'm gonna finish playing with all my stuff while you guys do that. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Hey, how we doing? Chimera here for the laughs. Conan. Conan, positive. My bot checked out too. Cool. All right. There we go. Sweet. All right. Well, that should be everything then. All right. Make sure. Okay. There we go. Loading. All right. Let's get this video game going. All right. Maybe. There we go. Load game. My save. Hey, here for the laughs. Thanks for the likes on TikTok. Appreciate you. All right. Cool. The infirmary is where I need to go. My mouse and my controller drifts, and that's why it just like went straight over there. I really need to try to clean it again, but I've cleaned it and it just continues. Maybe what I'll do is I'll steal Jeff's controller for right now. Just for the stream. Oh my god. Turning it off. Okay. Hiding my controller. Gonna plug hers in. Maybe. Assuming I can. There. Sweet. Aha. Okay. And it didn't turn on hers. Sweet. Okay. Everything is awesome. Cool. All right.
Let's get this fixed before someone.
I love that he grabs his sword out like, ah!
It really is you.
It is.
Clive!
Touching.
You're alive.
Beautiful.
So are you. I still can't believe it. Are your wounds healed?
Yes.
Oh good, I'm glad everything's all hunky-dory.
You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
Sigh.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
Well, not much of a choice there, I guess.
Call us dominants.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
I think I killed my brother.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
No, that's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again, not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
As far as we know.
When I think back to that night...
Doesn't make sense.
Bloody man. to me. What did he say? We have found you.
What does that mean?
What did he mean?
No. Preach it, brother. Preach.
We should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened. And so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Jill, All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
Clive.
I should make ready too. We've a long journey ahead of us.
Hey. Mm-hmm. Do.
I thought I told you to make yourself scarce. Your friend needs to get dressed.
Let's get this fixed before someone does themselves up.
Isn't the Moogle funny?
What?
I
Moogles?
wonder what it's trying to say.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh.
Ah. Well, I'm here, so drink it in, Kupo.
I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
He knows his stuff. But what he doesn't know is that Nectar, the blood, something.
Clive.
Nectar's the name. You understand Moogle tongue? Kupo!
So it would seem.
Finally! Kupo! Been trying to talk to these people ever since the winds carried me here, but none of them understand, and I can't read that fast.
Painful.
But now you're here, my pom-pom's safe at last, you can hear me, you can actually hear me. Kupo!
We're looking at half a dozen, maybe more.
You! Newcomer! I need help.
I need help.
Matter.
It's my assistant. She left to gather soil, and I've seen nothing of her since. I cannot concentrate one whit for fear of what might have happened. Please, I beg of you, will you go and check? I have to know.
I got you, bro.
All right, I'll go.
Marvelous. Thank you. You'll be rewarded for your time, of course.
Of course.
Whereabouts is she?
Gotan's Bales. It's on the outskirts of Lostwig. Not the safest place for an unaccompanied bearer, perhaps, but the soil there is second to none. Now go, and do not linger. Why, it may already be too late.
Too late! Sure, we'll prioritize your quest.
Ah, Clive. I trust you're settling in?
Gradually getting
Sure.
used to the place.
I'm glad to hear it. I was hoping you might be persuaded to come to my aid once more. Your services will be rewarded, of course.
I don't doubt it. Seems to be the way around here.
We strive to be better than those we once served. Now, as to the task itself, I am once again in need of a pair of hands to deliver sustenance to our esteemed companions. I have 3 meals for 3 industrious souls. What say you?
What say you? I'd be happy to help.
Marvelous. The 3 individuals you'll be seeking out are busying themselves about the hideaway. You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Well, this one I'll prioritize because it's in the base. Let's see.
You just don't have enough teams to follow every lead.
Not even if they were teams of one.
Nope. Can't go through the wall, oddly enough.
Oh, what I wouldn't give for some wild berries.
Alright.
Can
Here's some food, bro.
Kenneth sent me.
Here's a hearty meal. Hold that in my pocket. Enjoy.
Do you hear that? Our food has arrived. Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
I'm afraid so. Those no longer in need of a physicker's immediate ministrations are sent here for further rest. I tend to those who cannot tend to themselves, which leaves me very little time for anything else. Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay fed. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Come, you must eat if you're to recover.
I hate to be a burden, but thank you.
Ah, glad to see the colour back in your cheeks. That's one less thing to worry about.
Thanks for caring, man. Sick hops. Whee! Alright.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip in the cells, did you?
No.
Kenneth sent me. He thought you might be hungry.
Don't be dumb. Enjoy a meal. Bam. Get some.
He wasn't wrong. The way my gut's been growling,
Food
I'd have
sounds
curls
good.
running scared.
Guard duty down here can't be much fun.
It's not. But sometimes folk need locking up, and someone has to watch over them. I help people sleep at night, and that's not a boast many can make. You keep yourself on the right side of these bars now, you hear me?
Yeah, here.
Should have seen my face when they brought you down here. Still, glad to see you doing well.
What you got?
Quick.
What you got? Ooh. Do. Well, if I make that. And that one's a good amount better than mine. Okay, so Gaia's blade. Make sure I can't buy it or something.
Anything else? I'm sure I'll be calling on your help again if you've a mind to lend it. A carpenter's work is never done around here.
I mean, especially not. Oops, fuck.
What do you want?
To say farewell. We're leaving.
Good decision. Better that than buried out there in the black. You've got a lot to thank that girl for, you know.
I know.
I know.
And I will.
Now, what do you really want? We both know you don't come here for conversation.
Okay, well, Gaia Blade regular.
Then. I'm best of luck.
I should probably say thank you to Gav too.
I see I'm busy here.
I think I'm busy.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. You can thank me later.
Minotaur main. Minotaur!
That it? Fine.
Alright. Well, that's cool. My sword changed that was on my back.
Fancy a mug of Kenneth Cold.
Which makes sense. I don't know. I'm always enjoying those things. Favorite expansion? So when you say expansion, I guess. Oh, do you mean for 14? Or what? I guess my favorite expansion for 14. I haven't played all of the new ones yet, honestly. The furthest I got was Stormwind, right? No, Heaven's Ward. And that one wasn't my favorite. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, 14. Okay. Let me. So I played it when it first came out, and then I got to that max of. Let's see, Final Fantasy 14 expansion list. My brain can't pull that memory. You all. That's not. Okay, so yeah, the Realm Reborn was the first one. Realm Awoken. And the Crystal Tower. Through the Maelstrom. Benders of Eorza. God, it's crazy to think that there's that many just in the one. Oh, those are patches, not expansions. Okay. Oh, unsure which play. I mean, start with Realm Reborn. That's just the first one. Patch. Yeah, honestly, I would say start with the first one, just because that's kind of where, you start with things usually. But I don't know, any of it's gonna be good. If you like MMOs at all, or Final Fantasy at all, you're gonna be safe with any of them. The first part starts a little slow, but they've streamlined it a lot, so you can go through it pretty quickly. So you haven't played 14 like at all? Of course.
So you
mind's made up, is it?
Thanks for coming and
We'll
asking.
be leaving for Rosaria as soon as
This is 16 though, just to be clear on that.
Memory lane, eh? Rosaria ain't what she used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First
Played a little with my
trouble,
friends.
You make
Nice.
straight for Martha's
Okay.
Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you was Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood.
Thanks, bro.
Thank you, Gav. I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss.
Yes, men can't handle emotions. Don't do it.
You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Why are we making such a big deal about this? I don't feel like I'm leaving forever. She's gonna come with me in battle? That's cool.
Ready, my lady.
Sorry, I try to focus on like the movie clips and then do the chat. Otherwise I miss out on story and I get real sad. But what ones did you play on the PS3? Because that's what for PS3 I feel like it was 13. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy 13 was the only one that came out on the PS3, unless you played like the Final Fantasy X remake. Finishing my side quest before we move on.
Something smells good. For me, I hope.
It is.
Hell yeah, it is.
Courtesy of Kenneth.
Dun, 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 dun. Enjoy your hearty meal.
Oh, my
Dun.
thanks. These birds are needy creatures. They don't like me running after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
Oh, chocobos.
There's never a moment's rest. Probably for the best I eat down here, reeking of the staples as I do. I'd only put people off their food. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to wait upon, eh?
Aye.
Thanks for the food, and be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
I think that's everyone. I better let Kenneth know.
Got done delivering food. There you go, Ken.
Back. All done? Wonderful. Here, your reward, as
Yep,
promised.
13. Yeah. 13 was good. It was
always
definitely
something.
different. I enjoyed it anyways.
That place.
A fact we are proud of, believe
Definitely don't feel like they needed the spin-offs for it,
for yourself.
but
You have your place
I enjoyed
too,
it.
of course, as you have just so capably proven, and you
But it
will
was at the
always
time. I
have
don't know
this
about playing it
with
now.
us, should you desire it.
It's kind of you to say so.
It is the truth, and not a soul among us would deny it. I look forward to all that you will bring to our little community.
But I put in a crazy amount of hours into 14, the first expansion, and a little bit into the second one. And then I got distracted with a million other games, and I never went back to it. But there's a lot to enjoy in it, and especially if you're playing with friends. Playing with friends really makes it,
Don't
for
have
sure.
enough teams to follow every lead.
Journal. Do. So yeah. Alright. So we'll head here, do the side quest first. I was gonna ask who your favorite characters in 13 were, but I can't even remember all of their names. It was Lightning, Snow. I can't even remember the other characters' names. God, it's been, well, over 10 years since I played that game. Holy hell. That is crazy to think about. Makes me feel old. What the hell was that?
Trouble.
Coming. Random person. Here to save you. Whoa.
You know what to do, boy.
Fire!
Keep your distance, boy. Get him, boy. Stay down.
Yeah. Nope.
Get him, boy. There, boy. Sick of Vogel. There, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
Fire.
Fall.
Hell yeah. Da-na-na-na.
Are you hurt?
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along. Wait, I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I'm Clive.
And I'm Martel.
Martel.
What are you doing here?
Looking for you. This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that. But this soil's not going to collect itself.
Then what if I gathered it for you? You could head back to the hideaway. Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened. It's the good stuff you're looking for. Dark, rich, fragrant. You'll know it when you find it.
Dark, rich, and fragrant. Right. Well, you should hurry back. Bohemil seemed worried enough that he might come looking for you himself.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you.
Ooh.
Thanks.
Soil then. There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Gathering soil.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
Running, running, and running, running, and running, running. To Gil, hell yeah. Traveling back. Do, 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 do.
There you are. And all safe and sound.
All safe and sound.
Well, yes, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Yes.
Smack.
Here.
What a
When
boss.
Martel came home empty-handed, I almost had a fit. But with this, my research can continue. First and foremost come the measurements. I must know how much ether each sample contains. From there...
Wait, so you were never...
Worried about me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his research.
But that's...
An asshole.
It's all right. It's just how he is. And if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. It's a small price to pay. Although, you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything for helping? Ugh. Here. I know it's not much, but it's something, at least.
She's so sweet. Right in the feels.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow something worth eating one of these days, and when we do, you'll have the first pick.
Hell yeah. Quest complete! Ba-na-na-na.
Now, my research can continue apace, and when my fertilizer is complete, the furrows will need expanding. Bahamil will not bow to the blight.
Come by again when we've grown some fruit worth eating, and I'll see that you get some.
Oh, Martel, you're so sweet!
Can really do with a proper place to train.
Yeah, yeah. Hop, hop, hop. Go into the world, man. Work and lurk, but I'm here. Heathen and named, I love you. Thanks for being here, man. Have an amazing day at work. You beautiful son of a gun, you.
Rosaria. It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Branded, keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
Brutal.
But mostly I was afraid.
Reasonably so, though.
Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now.
Hell yeah. We're here now.
Thanks to you.
You love her.
We should press on.
Homecoming. Ba-ni-ni-ni.
That inn at the top of the hill must be Martha's Rest. Gav said the landlady's a friend.
But can we say the same for her patrons?
Imperials don't tend to take well to those with my mark.
If anyone asks, I'm a branded soldier, sworn to protect my noble mistress.
Ah, good idea. Come up with a cover story. Can I not switch between characters? Makes 0 sense. That's what I wanted, the timely focus. Okay.
Look at the fuse on this one. Explains why there's a premium on materials.
Oh god. I wasn't for sure if it was going to attack me or not. Get hooked. Oops. There we go.
Wake wins.
Yeah. All right, let's get it. Get it. Pitter patter. Let's get at her. I always want to hit things too quick. Shooting fireballs.
Get him, boy. Don't let them get away.
Teleport. Teleport. Oh, there's something. I was gonna be like, I don't see anything over there. Oh god. Yeah. All right.
Very well. Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Don't let them get away.
Yeah. Jump. Jump. The Whispering Waters. Bad guy? Bad guy.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy.
I hit him away and then I did my attack. Mer. Let's see what the Whispering Waters is. What? I didn't think you guys were bad. Bark, bark, bark. Pork. Fire! Fire! Level up! I don't even know how to equip this one. How do I use it? Oh. Okay, well, I mean, I'll try this cyclone thing. Whoa. Okay. Running, running, and running, running, and running, running.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Oi! Stop and give me an hand.
No.
Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Could you?
Typical. A bloody bearer. And just when I thought my luck had changed.
Smack him in the face.
Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help. These blasted birds must have caught a whiff of my cargo, and now they've got me surrounded.
Good.
Pretty late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Yeah, this guy's an asshole.
That's the spirit. All right.
That's the spirit.
You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then, and don't go taking any detours on the way.
Mm-hmm. Fuck you.
You hand that package I gave you to the stable master.
To the stable master. Hey, hey, Savage. How are you? How goes it this evening? Also, there we go. Yeah. Howdy, and it's the one who's so weak just a drop of water will melt him. Thank you for the bits. Let's see. Alright, passing up the road. Yeah.
You know what to do, boy. You know what to do, boy. Stay down.
Got him. That attack's brutal.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
Oof.
You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. There, boy. Garuda, lend me.
They all gone. Ooh, another ox thing.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Get booked. Stop. Yeah.
Sick of Toggle. Get him. Too slow.
Get out of here.
Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah.
Get him, boy.
There we go. And you're almost done. There we go. Let's head over here, make sure I didn't miss anything in this little area. Nope. Choo choo, catch you. Alright. Bark. Pork, pork, pork.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
That's one of our branded.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
Handed it over.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Gizal Greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal Greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? Forget to seal the cart up tight. The smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong.
Karma.
They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Get this brand off my face, drives me crazy.
We get travelers and merchants aplenty through here. Enough to keep me busy, that's for certain.
You have an amazing day back at work, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I hope work goes very smoothly for you. One day you will know the struggle of actually working. Sadly, it's a struggle I know all too well. But you have a good one, man. Can't walk across the water, because that, can't do that.
Don't let them get away. Sick of Toggle. Over here.
Get it, get it, get it. Got 'em all. Gotta kill 'em all. Final Fantasy. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend.
Keep your distance, boy.
Oh, that's one of those... The oxes way off in the distance there. I could not tell what it was. I was like, what is this?
Excellent. Get him, boy. It's over. There, boy. Over here. Get him.
Winning. Ooh, a chest. With the black blood. Another ox.
Keep your distance, boy.
I hit it, but apparently it wasn't soon enough. No! Why was I so far away?
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. Not this time. There, boy. Don't let them get away. Get him.
Yeah. All right. Running back. Jumped it. Nailed it. Can't go that way. Okay, I just went all the way down there. I think I've explored everywhere then. Sure. Yeah, if not, I'll probably come back at some point. And if I don't, that's okay.
That's one of them.
That's one of my brand new.
You barely have to step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits. So much for the Holy Empire bringing us a new age enlightened order. This has gone to the dogs.
I lied, I didn't go over here to the right. This way.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Teleport. Get. There we go. Or.
Keep your distance, boy. It's over.
Just kicks it.
You know what to do, boy. There, boy. It's over.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. There, boy.
Her name's Footpad, though.
Wake. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
Just fucking him up. Yeah. Bloody high. All right. Next part is like close to under the bridge. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. Over here. Keep your distance, boy.
Fire.
Get him, boy. It's over.
Okay. Martha's Rest.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Oh, I literally just tried to swing at him, but I can't.
Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Okay. Moving on.
There he goes to Eastpool, leave him in the park.
Here, has this thing always been glowing? Here, has this
Here.
always been glowing?
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
And it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer anymore.
Alright. Ooh, treasure chest. Just raking hay. Ah! That's really nice music. Very relaxing.
If it weren't for that mark, you ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in days. Come
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
After my shift's over.
Prostitutes. Final Fantasy. We got him.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Anything catch your eye?
Do.
I wanted one of those. Is that everything? A fair trade. Really well.
Really well.
Don't be shy!
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Yelled in my ear. Alright. Well, let's head to the end. Cooking recipes for the facial greens.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rosaria. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention.
Oh, we know.
If you get nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said you might be able to help us.
Follow me.
Yeah. Name drop. Always helps out. Not about what you know, it's about who you know, Murica.
Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old, friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job, and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
I think it's the only quest I have at the moment. Yep.
Don't know what Bernard was playing at, going into the marshes alone. If he's ended up in a crab's belly, it's his own stupid fault.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
No. No ladder. I want the long route. I always take the long route.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
We should think about pressing on.
All right.
Can't be seen talking
Let
to
me get
you.
this down, mate.
If there's anything you need, ask Martha.
Ready goes to Eastpool.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
The one I came up. Guess I went around.
I don't care what you're all.
Yeah, you can't when you're banging.
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
We're coming. I'm glad he's safe though.
There he is.
Hold on, we're coming.
Make fast work of these bitches. That was fun.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn round. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away.
Appreciate you, sir. Hell yeah.
The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him will go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
Wholesome carpenter there. I like it. I like him a lot.
The bridge will be fixed when its bridge is down. Right. If you're headed for Eastpool, you'll have to wait.
Eastpool yesterday.
Yesterday.
You ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard.
She wants you to pull a different sword. Wink.
Ah, you're back. What happened? Did you find Bernard?
We did. He's fine, and he'll have the bridge to Eastpool repaired soon.
Well, thank the Founder for that.
It was lucky we found him when we did. The creatures out there are not to be trifled with.
It's the Blight's fault. They'd nothing to eat in the north, so they come down here hunting for food. He can't keep going out alone. I'll have to arrange a guard for him. But anyway, thank you. I don't have a lot to offer in return, but you're welcome to rest here until the repairs are finished.
We'd be delighted.
Sleeping in a bed does sound nice. Quest complete! Ba-da-da-da.
Can I get you a drink or anything while you wait? Flagon of Imperial Gold, perhaps? Tastes like swill, but it'll slake a thirst.
No, thank you. I prefer the truth about why there are so few bearers around here.
Yes. There were more of them when we were young. Far more.
Is this the Empire's doing? Have they been sent away?
They have, aye. Either to the Legions or Oriflamme. Seems the miners at Drake's Head are having a hard time keeping up with demand of late, so the bearers make up the shortfall. Time was they used to dole out crystals like sugar plums even down here in the provinces, but not anymore. Nowadays, they'll jump at any excuse to confiscate our bearers so they can be put to work elsewhere.
They want their own slaves.
They're treated there branded like shit, but after seeing it with my own eyes, well...
Ah, there! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, I let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Well, it's all dealt with now. So no harm done, eh?
Mum, he weren't my brother, was he?
No. But you'll have one soon enough. You just have to be patient. All right?
All right.
No, he's not your brother. He's a slave. Totally different. Fucking crazy.
Bearers may have been looked down on back in Archduke Elwin's day, but they were still human beings. Now they've fallen so far, a beggar wouldn't spit on them. Since you're not drinking, do me a favour and take that to the Abbey. There's a darkness, the heart of this world, and I'd have you see it.
Oh boy. Can't wait.
And we'll see it at an abbey. Glademond Abbey, on the shore of Sorrowise Bay. The abbot there is a friend. Tell him Martha sent you, and he'll show you what I mean.
Understood.
Alright. Let's go check it out. Quest accepted. Do.
Make sure you're aiming that at the face turn.
Come and have a look. Don't be shy.
Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Huh.
I knew that children were tested, that a bearer's fate was decided at birth.
And assumed it was best for all concerned. I know. But for a child to be blamed, to be hated by its parents through no fault of its own.
We knew nothing of what it meant to be born that way, did we?
No.
Because they were rich. Nose. All right.
I hear the levies at you.
Okay, it is still broken. Okay. Do.
If it weren't for that mark, you ain't pulled that sword from its scabbard in it.
Should have scoped it up before I took down the elevator, but that's alright. Do. All right. Oh.
Get him, boy! Torgal! It's over. Get him! Sick him, Torgal! There, boy! Give them all you've got, boy!
Fire.
Sick him, Torgal!
Magic. All right. I don't know which way I want to go. Do I want to go up and over? Nah, let's just go straight through. Wasn't expecting a chocobo to want to battle.
Don't let them get away. Get him, boy. Get him.
It's our chocobos.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him.
Level up. Which one do I want? I want this one's got distance to it. Yeah. Okay, then how do I equip? Cool. That one's 3 and 2. See, I kind of like this one more, honestly. Explosion! Hey, positive vibes, how we doing? Okay, that was pretty fucking cool. I'm a big fan of that. That move was epic. Let's go kick this boar's ass. Although the cooldown on it's a lot to be desired. I haven't been able to use this entire battle yet. Meanwhile, I've used this one, what, 3 times I think? Yeah, sadly it doesn't do enough damage to warrant that long of a cooldown. So I'm gonna have to switch it. But that was really cool. Okay, so astronauts, weak stuff. All right. And then I'll work on upgrading that one again. But I'll equip it the way it was. So, Rising Flame and Scarlet Cyclone. Okay, I do like that. That is nice. Okay, I ain't mad about it. Reevaluating my skills a little bit. Okay. Ain't mad at it.
Company.
Torgal!
got more. There, boy. Get him, boy.
Sorry, birdie boy. It depends. Sometimes I stream this early. There's no ending if you give Annabelle these nuts. Kinetic Soul, that was good.
Let's go and see.
No, so it depends. I've been doing, on my days off, I'll do like the day streams. I can't, my problem is I work days now. So I used to just pretty much stream at night. Hey, thank you for the gift, Mr. B. I used to pretty much stream at night for the most part. But then I started working days and it just messes with my schedule, makes it harder to go to bed. All of the bullshit things that come with being an adult. But I've been really enjoying it. But I might do a night stream tonight anyways. Maybe I'll mix it up and I don't know, maybe I'll stream Overwatch. But maybe I'll do it just on kick. Yeah, something like that. Maybe.
You know what to do, boy.
Fire! Dashed through all of them there. Also, I apologize if I missed your comment on TikTok. For whatever reason, it didn't pop up. All right. Over here. And yeah, I love that they made the dog pant so much.
I'm afraid the Abbey is not open for public prayer. May Griga go with you?
We came to offer a donation. From Martha.
Okay.
I see.
Oh, I need to stand.
Please, follow me.
Oh. God. Oh.
I don't want to die.
Please, Father. Show me for the pain. I beg you.
The light, it fades. I don't want to die alone. It's all right. I'm here.
Who are these people?
Martha's bearers. She entrusted them to my care, that I might ease their suffering. To the extent that I can. for the time they have left.
What the hell?
The curse has taken them. All of them.
As it does every bearer forced to use their gift. With each draw on the ether, their bodies petrify, till all that remains is stone and pain, and so they are cast aside. There is nothing either Martha or I can do to change that, but we can at least strive to make their final hours a little more bearable. Have faith, my son, for you shall rise again and find the happiness denied you in this life. Thank you, Father.
Brutal.
I must offer you my own thanks for the medicine you so kindly brought. Now their final moments may be moments of peace.
They don't seem very peaceful, I'll say that. Just sad times. Hey, thank you for the likes. Appreciate you.
Martha, pray tell her that 2 more have succumbed.
I would love to tell her. Thank you for making that my job. Oof.
We should get back to Martha's Rest.
Yes, we should.
I'll teleport there.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh. It was good, honest work building that aqueduct.
Ah, you're back. Thanks for taking care of that.
The abbot had a message for you. 2 more have succumbed.
I see. Come upstairs. So, now you know, eh?
I've seen plenty of bearers die on the battlefield. But never like that.
And all because they were born different. The powers that be can't take away their gift, so they strip them of their humanity instead. Oh, there's plenty who pity a bearer's plight. But so long as we're content to sit around, weeping for those on whose broken backs we're carried, we ain't gonna change nothing.
And so you lend Sid your strength?
What little of it I have. Used profits from this place to buy the poor buggers.
So when the abbot told us the bearers were yours...
Aye, they're my property, at least by law. Any still fit to work fetch a price beyond my means. All I can do is care for those who are past mending.
Yep.
But it's not all doom and gloom. Bernard's finished fixing that bridge for you. You can carry on to Eastpool now. You got questions that need answering, ain't you? Well, I wish you luck.
Thank you, Martha.
Oh, I almost forgot. Sid and I have other friends in Rosaria. Wear this and they'll know you for one of us.
Hello.
And know that you will always be welcome here.
Oh, man. Alright. I also hope the audio on TikTok's okay.
You were right, Sid.
It seems to be making kind of weird,
really
but...
is them. Lord Rosfield and Lady Warwick have come back to us. And long may they stay.
Ah, she recognized me. Nice. Quest complete! Gilbug. It's my boy!
Sid.
Ah, Clive. You're not where I left you.
Hurt your hand.
I did, aye. With 1,000 little lightning bolts. Can't fling them around the way I used to.
Don't you go dying on me, Sid.
Think of it as my decoration for long service and exemplary misconduct.
Exemplary misconduct.
But you didn't come here to compare war wounds.
We didn't.
Thank you, Sid. For everything.
If you want to leave, that's your lookout. I'm sure you'll have a long and happy life together if you stay out of my way.
Sid!
Oh.
I love that guy.
I knew a girl, back in the day. She was a slave to her fate, just like you.
Just like me, Sid? You sure?
I wanted to save her. For a while, I even thought I could. But just because you think something doesn't make it true.
Sid.
I'm no savior. Just a conceited old fool.
I disagree.
People forging their own futures. But instead of handing them the hammer, I beat them with my own.
No.
And if no bugger wants to listen to what you've got to say, you might as well keep your gob shut.
Keep your gob
Clive,
shut.
I will say this.
What?
You're not a monster. You're the same man you've always been. Accept that, and you may yet escape your fate.
Okay.
My fate.
Do.
Look, lad, you've had a hard life. And I don't see it getting much easier. You might not be able to save anyone else. But at the very least, you can save yourself.
Hey, that's... Yeah, you can't save anyone if you don't save yourself first. This is wise words, Sid. Appreciate you, man.
I'm sorry we didn't get a chance to talk, but I trust you'll take good care of the boy.
Yes, I will.
It's weird not having Sid in my party as much.
Is that the last of it?
Aye.
We best head back then. Wouldn't want to keep Nan waiting. Ta-ra then.
Acid. Nice chat. Alright. Holding on. Make for East Pool. Ooh, new quest.
Right, Stewie. I suppose mended by the sound of it. So they might have a chance. I hear the levies are due to go up.
Oh, wrong way. Completely. You know, where the giant green exclamation points are. That's where they're at.
I have to find him before the Imperials do.
The sellsword?
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
Not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast.
Gotcha.
Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Of course.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris. We need to find him and get him to Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
All right, Ronald. We were just leaving. Look, this one's here to help. I was just filling him in.
Well, punch that guy in the face.
Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it? Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
Come on now, Ron. It's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
I want him to come to some harm.
Right, you don't send a bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease. Someone said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Yeah.
Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
Here, you're that bearer who works for Martha, aren't you? Can you give me a hand?
Sure.
Curse my luck. I dropped my crystal off a cliff into the bloody swamp like an utter fool. Now, I've not got your knack, see, and I need that shard to chill my fish if I'm to take him to market. It's just a short climb down. I'll make it worth your while.
Sure.
I can't promise anything.
Well, just promise you'll look. There may be
All
one
right.
thing I failed to mention about the crystal. A creature might have already claimed it.
Claimed it?
Gotcha.
All right, eaten it, but only might have, you understand. There were a lot of bog crabs down there. Nasty buggers, them.
Gonna kill me some crabs.
Sounds like I need to break a few shells.
Oh, don't worry, there weren't too many of them. A veritable walk in the marsh, as they say. The ladders, right over there.
Sure. We'll prioritize that one. Running down the ladder, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Car wash here. Alright. I haven't talked to you yet.
Watch yourself down in that bog. The mud'll take you for creepy crawlies, don't.
Dude.
Never heard of crabs eating crystal. This should be interesting.
Give them all you've got, boys.
Dun, 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 dun. Shabam! Okay. You're still alive?
This must be it. No point spending any more time down here than I have to.
And then the next part's up on the bridge. Okay. Cool. That was easy. Zoom. Oh, that's cool. I can hop off there. I didn't even realize. I'm used to Final Fantasy games always having like a bunch of invisible walls everywhere. But makes sense. This is, you know, 2023. Here to break down walls. Mm-hmm.
Well, any luck?
Yours, I presume.
Foul crystal.
You found it! Oh, thank you!
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Beedu.
Any longer out in the sun and my catch would have made for poor eating indeed.
There we go.
Be more careful next time.
Yeah.
Oh, I will, I promise. No point casting my nets of a morning if I'm without a crystal to see the catch to town. There was a time honest tax-paying folk could get new ones whenever they wanted. Can't now, though, not for love nor money.
Oh.
Crystals are scarce, and the Empire tightens its purse strings more every day. Lose this little beauty again, and I might as well scrap my nets and take to begging.
Okay. Yep, be careful next time, man. Be careful.
Life without my crystal don't bear thinking about. You saved my livelihood and no mistake.
You're welcome. Let's go find the poor bearer.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
Lantern?
Make you for the marshes, then. All right. Thank you.
I'm coming.
You barely have to step out.
I got you, bro.
Well branded.
Be on the way.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
His voice reminds me a lot of Witcher. I can't think of his name. Henry Cavill.
A lantern.
Yeah.
The one Norris was carrying, no doubt.
Imagine probably just the style of voice acting he went for. Yep. Going to the hut.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
It is.
Norris, I presume.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close.
I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew.
The fuck, Ronald? Guy was a dick.
Can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind. And... sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. Oh,
I mean, fair.
I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But... if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial surge before it begins. A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Not a friend.
Why, Ron? After all these years, you were like a brother to me. I'm sorry. It's been a hard day. I'll be here when Martha's man comes looking.
Alright, so how am I gonna... I wonder what I'm gonna tell people. Gotta cover for my buddy. He's a good person. Good people gotta stick together.
That's one of our branded.
You barely have to step out.
Zoom!
I'll be fucked if I'm...
There you are, Clive. How goes the search?
Well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Only what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Yeah.
Should we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean... I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner. Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
Good, dick. You deserve to be a laughing stock. Toxic.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes.
Got you.
He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty. Still, you did the right thing.
Hell yeah, I did.
It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Got you. Alright, make for Easter Pool. Oh wait, there's a mission over there, never mind.
We suppose men did by the sound.
I hear the leathers are due.
The slumbering chocobo. Welcome to the Brotherhood. You're free to come and go as you please, even to the north, now the bridge is fixed.
Don't you worry about them boards. I use good solid lumber. It's the base on the other side you want to be careful of.
Hell yeah. Fix the bridge.
Martha said the blight had spread even further south, pushing yet more monsters down with it. I say we'll be seeing a few along the way.
Then we shall have to keep our wits about us.
Fire!
That's enough. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah. Oh. Alright. Pitter patter. Dodge it. Yeah.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Ah. Yeah. Ravage him. He's so close. Yeah. Fell onto her. Just flop. That was great. Oh, silly. All right.
You know what to do, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Looking like some bad guys, yeah.
Don't let them get away. Stay down.
Flawless. At least we won.
Abilities. R2 and touchpad. Okay. He just whistles at it. That's how I get your attention. Give a little whistle. Give a little whistle. And always let your conscience be your guide. There we go.
You there! Over here!
Frederick.
Excuse me, I'll use that blade of yours. Ugh, curse my luck. I'm branded. No time to haggle with whoever holds your leash. Wait. That's the slumbering chocobo you're wearing. You and the Marfors, are you? Good. She won't begrudge me the use of you then. Not while there's wolves about. We tried dealing with them ourselves. Laid out bait, think we might swoop in and slaughter the lot. But we didn't expect the pack to be quite so bloody big.
I expect the blight drove them here. They must have fled their homes for greener pastures.
Well, we'd hoped empty bellies might make them easy prey. We'd made them mean instead. Martha's no fool, so she must see something in you. Do us a favor and get rid of them, will you?
Will ya?
All right. I suppose those wolves pose a threat to everyone.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. I'd wager the greedy bastards are still over yonder, finishing off our bait. When you've seen to every last one of them, go and speak to my friend over the bridge. Bryce, his name is. He'll want to know if it's safe to come across. All right, off you go then.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Bryce has been stuck on the far side of that bridge for bloody ages. You make sure to let him know once it's safe to cross.
Look hungry, all right. Hungry and mean.
Keep your distance. You know what to do. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Now to find this Bryce and let him know the road's safe.
Ooh, a Minotaur. Minotaur!
My wounds, boy. Too slow.
Scabs. Yeah. Whew.
Get him, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Get him.
There's not a Minotaur.
You know what to do, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. Get him. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy. There, boy. There, boy. Sick of Toggle.
Yeah.
Sick of Toggle. Get him, boy.
Oops.
My wounds, boy. A little help. This time. Over here. Keep your distance, boy. Get him. Get him, boy. There, boy.
We gonna get you. We gonna get you.
Over here. Get him. Sick of Toggle. You know what to do, boy.
Yeah. Whew. Okay. I think I explored everything besides that little top lip nudge there. Oh. God. Butt sore. Alright. Follow this little path over to this abandoned house, looks like. What's upstairs? Gotta be something upstairs. Ah! Goblin coin! Oh.
How long that battle last?
You, Bryce?
What's it to you, bearer?
What's it to you, Get rid of the wolves. So I got rid of the wolves.
You'd have me believe a single bearer slew the entire pack.
Yeah.
Then again, if you didn't, you wouldn't be on this side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But with me, you're a tough one, aren't you?
Oh, Frederick.
You wily bastard. I never thought to pit beast against beast like that. You served us well, bearer. Be sure to pass our thanks to your master.
Smack this guy in the face, too. Moving on now.
The windmills. That must be Eastpool.
Get him, boy! There, boy! You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal. That's enough.
Got him. Pork, pork. Arr, arr.
I remember coming here with Lord Murdoch when I was young. Rosaria seemed a very different place back then.
Because it was a very different place. Hey, Chimpy. Yeah, I liked the idea of it being me as opposed to just saying the Kudo Entertainment. How are you doing, my friend? Figure it makes a little more sense to people. Ooh, homemade tacos. That is some top tier. And food sounds really good. I might do that actually soon, here in a moment. What toppings do you put on your tacos? Ooh, oh, Irvin. Dodge it. Oh man, what toppings don't I put on these tacos? I'm the same way. I cover them in toppings. Like, if I'm eating it, I want it a lot. No, I missed. Schmern. Dodged it. Taco. Oh god. I heard the noise. Okay. Tacos, steak, cheese, avocado, pico, cheese, sour cream. Ooh. I agree with your choices, sir. This game is so fucking pretty. It mesmerizes me every time I play it, honestly. Like, just look at that. And what's more crazy too is like, there's just zero load time pretty much. And that, it still blows my mind how far games have come. Like, oops. I can literally see monsters down there. And I could run like, all the way across the map. Like, I'm seeing monsters that are, yeah, there on the map. So I could literally run around the map and run right to them. And no loading screen, no nothing. Like, it's just mind-boggling. It's so cool. Like, what a time to be alive in the gaming world, you know? Like, just crazy. Pretty fucking cool. I know you like Final Fantasy games because you came into my stream originally during my Final Fantasy VII stream. When did games start with that, like Elden Ring? When did games start with that, like Elden Ring? What do you mean? I should say, how do you mean, like Elden Ring? That was phrased weird. When did games get like this? Like Elden Ring? Kind of like that? I mean, like where the map is all loaded at once and can see things spawned in miles away. I don't know when it happened, honestly, like at what transition we hit. But it's so cool. I feel like PS4 was kind of like maybe the start to it, but definitely it's definitely just more commonplace now. If you haven't played this one, it's definitely worth it. It's not quite as customizable as like Final Fantasy VII. Like right now I have a dog companion and a girl companion, and I don't choose any of her stats or anything. I pretty much just customize my guys. But I ain't mad about that. We can go breakdance fighting. Should probably upgrade this one though. And then I'll upgrade this one. Yeah. But it's very action. If you don't know a whole lot about this one specifically, it's made, I don't know if it was the director or if he was just involved in it, but one of the leads from Devil May Cry. I do love Final Fantasy. Ironically, I only played the one on the Game Boy left. I'm assuming that one was probably Final Fantasy Tactics. Would be my guess. I could be completely wrong on that, but that's my guess. Also, the dog barked. What are you barking at? You're not barking at anything. But the battle system in this game is just action, run up, smash square button, triangle, do some triggers for like my magic. Tactics, yep. Tactics was such a good game. So much to it also. Like it originally came out on the PS1. Like I own it on like PS3 and stuff.
Yes.
You're Clive Rossfield. It's me, Hannah, Rodney Murdoch's wife.
Lady Hannah.
She survived.
Oh, I knew it was you.
I don't know.
You haven't changed at all. The Lord Marquis and Jill too. It's so good to see you both again.
Sorry, I get caught up in cutscenes. She thought I was dead. I'm not, though.
If you have time, you simply must come back to the house. I haven't much to offer, but what is mine is yours.
Quite the different reception than I've been receiving in the other parts of town. Okay, so other than that, growing up, I watched people play it, and man, this series has come a long way. It really has. It is just mind-boggling.
I can well understand fleeing from
and every game's so different, and that's kind of what's cool about it.
To take to the road at such a tender age.
It wasn't easy, but we survived, and
now we're back.
Yes.
It's wonderful to see you safe and well, Lady Hannah.
In middle school, I don't remember which one it was, but my friend and I played through a whole game swapping the controller every so often. That's awesome. My money's on Final Fantasy XIII.
Crystal's blessing, does it not? You could always move.
Because you're a youngling.
This house holds a lot of memories for me. So long as I can live here in peace, here I shall stay. Not that it matters. The capital is closed to civilians, by order of the Duchess. Or should I say, Her Imperial Majesty. Annabella's marriage to the Emperor of Sambrec heralded a great many changes here.
yes, of course.
Oh, forgive me. I didn't mean to...
Please, there is nothing to forgive. Would my mother not make an exception for you and your husband? Surely she would not refuse the Lord Commander.
You haven't heard, then. Rodney passed away on the night of the fire. He never returned from Phoenix Gate.
I'm sorry.
Sad. 12 or 13. If the protagonist was a female, it was 13. If it was a male, it was 12.
I insist you rest. We can talk later.
Right? The character development is so good. Like, they do so much. And all of the games at the time just look beautiful, beautiful. It doesn't matter which one it was. Like, when they came out, they were, like, top tier every time. Ooh.
Are you sure you don't want to sleep inside?
I can't. Not after what I did.
Lady Hannah said she would prepare a change of clothes for you in the morning. She really has been very kind.
Years of killing. 13 years without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning. But if it was me who killed Joshua and Murdoch and all the others, then why the hell am I still breathing?
I ask myself the same. When I fought, hundreds died. There were so many bodies, so many lives cut short in their prime.
Sad.
That day in Dalmekia, I wanted to join them. I wanted it all to end. I couldn't bear it anymore. If living meant being that, better to be just another body.
I'm sorry.
Appreciate you.
Do you remember that night on the balcony, when we looked up at the moon? I said a prayer to Metia, and that prayer was answered.
Oh, Spur. That's her as a kid. When we were kids.
You came back to me. The heavens must have a plan for us.
Oh, yeah. Do it, do it, do it, do it. No, don't kiss her, okay.
We should get some rest.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, nope, we're not gonna kiss. That's all right. Hopefully we'll end up together. This one's been so much more assertive in ways. Obviously not romantically. For real. Like, God damn it!
Thank you, Lady Hannah. Perhaps now people will not flee at the sight of me.
You look just like Elwyn did when he was your age.
How did you come to have some of my father's old clothes?
Oh, I look so cool now.
Before Elwyn became Archduke, our families would often summer together. He and Rodney were like brothers. These clothes have been in a wardrobe for years, collecting cobwebs along with everything else.
Well, I'm very grateful for them. And sorry for depriving you of your memories.
Not at all. It's what your father would have wanted.
Oh no, he's hot.
They suit you well. Thank you, Lady Hannah.
Yes, thank you.
Sword fits the motif too.
Kind.
No, I should thank you. It may only have been for a short while, but seeing you again took me back to happier times.
I don't know if it's the same engine, but I know it's the same, like, director. I would assume the engine's newer.
Lady Hannah.
But I don't know on that part. I just knew the director or lead from it. Hell yeah, I got new gear.
The north. You should take us all the way to Phoenix Gate. Let's go.
I look so cool. Oh. Alright, now I'll read. Okay, I've been thinking about recently that our childhoods are going to make it into textbooks one day. The technology era, early days of internet, yep. And then it'll definitely have a section on the Nintendo, Zelda, Pokemon, Final Fantasy, and how they evolved over time and set the bar high for so many other video game series. 1,000,000%. Even now, they still talk about like how the progression of like Final Fantasy has changed gaming industry, and the same with like Nintendo and I said Zelda, Mario, like Pokemon. All of them have changed their perspective game styles so drastically. It's crazy. I look so cool. Alright, let's see what gear I got from it though. Hell yeah. So much better than anything I had. Right? So this is my gear. And then my icons are essentially like my summons, but I get like bits of magic from each one. And then the abilities. This is just my abilities. And then this one's Garuda. And this one's the Phoenix. And then my attributes. And it only shows me and the dog. It doesn't show the girl. So I think there is certain ways that they kind of dog took a step in a different direction than a lot of the other ones, which makes me kind of sad. Because like in like 10 or 13, 14's online, so it's a bit different, but like 15 as well. Like I could give the dog gear or some abilities or the girl's abilities and things, but it's just, yeah. Yeah, so this is where it takes more like Devil May Cry. Yep. They said this one's a little bit less RPG-esque in that regard. And that part makes me sad in that aspect of it. But the story is super good, the graphics are beautiful, the playstyle is very fun. And I enjoy that they put the pixel characters in the bottom corner there. They did a lot of things right, even if they changed a lot. They made it a little more mainstream friendly, which I'm not upset about because it means that it gets a bigger following, more people like it, more people buy it, more people... The next one will get made, you know? The limited inventory, like this has got to all be kind of things from Devil May Cry a little more so. But I gotta say, although these games are absolutely massive and apparently have a big fan base, yes, they definitely do. I rarely hear about them. Might just be people in my circles. I think it depends because the games aren't as revolutionary as they used to be anymore. Like it's just each game is that. It's a Final Fantasy game. It's a big one. It's beautiful. That's, you know, nobody gets oohed and awed as much anymore by that because it's like, yeah, that's a Final Fantasy game. It's really pretty. It's really cool. Lots of story. It's not new anymore, air quotations. But they're so good. And it's so fun. My legs cramping up. Exactly. It's its own class in the industry. People just accept that. Yep. But this one's different just because of those slight changes that you notice. Like it's a little more Devil May Cry-esque.
I fear that the old road to Phoenix Gate was lost to the Blight many years ago. Have care out there, both of you.
Hello. Okay. That was weird. I don't know what happened. OBS like froze for a moment there. My cam froze. The game was still going, but I couldn't hear it. It was, yeah. Everything went a little wonky there for a moment. But make sure, okay. Everything seems to be Seems to be okay. I think. Right? But we're good now. I think. We Gucci. Alright. My cool cape. That's funny. Yeah. It's so weird to be graduated from college. Oh, it's so weird for you. Yeah. It's life after college / like school is a weird feeling because you're an adult. I don't know why I keep hitting enter when I type first word. Get excited. I get it. The different stages of life are very interesting. Yeah. Being out of school, you do kind of lose that sense of the structure because when you're in school, you have your routine. And hello. All right, no idea what the hell's going on. But it keeps crashing, but we're here again. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what's going on. Why it keep doing it. Just randomly glitches out, like, completely. I don't know. Technology. But it's working. We'll continue on with the story before it decides to freeze up again.
Anything
What's up,
take your
Mr.
fancy?
Shop? Rook's Gambit.
See you then.
I don't even know what Rook's Gambit is. Oh, that's Rook's Gambit. Okay. Ooh, you got a new phone today for $5? What phone do you have? For $5.
You? Those are Elwyn's. By the flames. You're his firstborn. Clive Rosfield.
You're mistaken.
Yeah, you're mistaken.
Oh, you can't fool me, my lord. You're the very image of your father. And that would be true even if you weren't wearing his clothes.
The self-same garments Hannah was keeping for you, if I'm not mistaken. She always swore that she would never part with them until the day Elwyn's sons returned. And now that day has come. Why, you'll be able to take your
that knows
back as well.
about computers keeps hacking.
My bad.
Dadgummit? That's gotta be it. Preston, you're on to it. Rednecks that understand technology. They're angry at me. How we doing, Preston?
Forgive me, Master Mayor. I was a child when last I came to Eastpool. I didn't recognize you.
Oh, I'd be surprised if you recognized anything at all. Much has changed since Rosaria fell to the Empire. Not least for the bearers, who once served her noble families. When the Ironbloods sacked Rosalith 13 years back, many who lost their masters fled here in search of sanctuary.
And never returned.
Just silly joke. No, I know. I'm okay. Sleepy. How are you? I'm doing good. This is Final Fantasy XVI.
Arrived. Rosaria became a province of Sanbreque. The duchy was dissolved, and they no longer had any home to return to. Back in your father's day, any bearer who lost their master became a ward of the duchy. We'd hand them over to the sheriffs, and they'd be assigned a new position. But when we saw how the Empire treated their branded, we knew that wasn't an option. So they've been here ever since.
I'm streaming on 4 platforms, actually.
They're yours, right, Lord Rosfield. Bequeathed you by your late father.
One sec, sorry, I'm finishing.
And they'd be better off serving you than hiding here. Indeed, many of them used to serve your house, and still considered the Rosfields their masters.
I'm no one's master. Not anymore. They wouldn't be safe with me.
I understand. You'll forgive an old man his fanciful notions. Been daydreaming for too long. But still, I would ask a favor of you. A small mercy.
If it is within my power.
One of the bearers is an elderly fellow who still swears absolute loyalty to Archduke Elwyn. I don't ask that you take him into your service, only that you meet with him. Let him see that Elwyn's son still lives, and that he's as fine a man as his father ever was.
It would be my honor.
Thank you, my lord. He sits by the well most days, watching the people go about their business. If you could show him your face, I would be most grateful.
Okay. There we go. Sorry. Yes, it is Final Fantasy XVI. You've never played a Final Fantasy game? I don't know what the hype is about. So, if you like fantasy, RPG,
Come on. Let's go and meet
anything, it's what they're about. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful world, stunning graphics, great stories. This one especially is darker than most of the other Final Fantasies, which is really cool. It was directed or led by one of the Devil May Cry leads, and it's just awesome. Chimpy on Twitch, you said, okay, so I'm gonna catch up about so you got your old phone was an iPhone 11 Pro, warranty was almost up. This weekend, when I was out walking my dog, it overheated, so Monday I went to the store and asked if they could run a check. They told me for $5 I can get a refurbished iPhone 12 Pro. Nice. With double the storage, hell yeah. And I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and Kick. I'm using something called Restream. TikTok I'm doing separately through like their TikTok studio. And Preston on TikTok said, so very basically it's just a magical world with characters and magic. Yes, exactly. Fantasy world. Absolutely beautiful. Every single Final Fantasy game is its own separate game. You don't have to play 15 to play 16 or any of the ones previously. The only thing they have in common is like a lot of recurring characters' names. Like in every single Final Fantasy game, there's a character named Sid. He's just like a huge role in every game, pretty much. Final Fantasy's mostly been turn-based. Yeah, that's my one huge dislike. So this one isn't turn-based at all. It is completely action-based. I'm in town, so I can't do it, but Devil May Cry style, which is kind of like a hack and slash more so. Once I get out into the area where I can battle, I will happily show you that. I'm gonna run back because I gotta finish the...
You'll find the bearer I spoke of over by the well. Introduce yourself.
I've gotta finish this little bit of story part before I can go back. Interesting, man. I should really look into it. The new ones are open combat and exploration. This one specifically is open combat. It's still kind of linear. Like, it's not an open world, but like this is one area I can just walk around in. I can start up at the top and run all the way down to the bottom. There's no loading screens in between any of it. Absolutely fucking huge. But then, like, there's a world map, and I can teleport around to different areas, and each area has its own big map that you run around in and stuff. So yeah, it's called Restream.io. And for the free version, you can stream to 2 different platforms. I was gonna debate between like Kick and YouTube, but I've got a good sized following on Twitch, so I wanted to do that one too. Technically, you're not supposed to if you're an affiliate, but I'm a small enough creator to where I don't think they're gonna say anything to me or do anything to me. If I suddenly start making tons of money or something, then they might double check me, but yeah, right now they don't seem to care. And then didn't they redo 7? The combat is both original, old way, and real time. Yeah, so my Twitch is gonna be Kudo Entertainment. It's essentially the same name as on TikTok. You get to see the full game on the Twitch. And yeah, they did do it. It's like the Final Fantasy VII is kind of like a hybrid between turn-based and action. Little confusing, but you can go back to just turn-based or not. I used to love turn-based when I was younger because like I could stop mid-battle and either be like very methodical in my actions, or I could go out and do something and not worry about getting my ass kicked.
Well, I can't leave without meeting him. I've let the mayor down once already. It would be cruel to disappoint him again.
Right, let's ask around. Someone
Didn't even realize that guy was the mayor. That's funny. Preston, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you, man. Okay, so we'll check in front, talk to this girl.
Well now, unfamiliar faces. What brings you to Eastpool, travellers?
We're looking for an elderly bearer. You wouldn't happen to have seen him, would you?
Ah, you mean the old boy who always waits by the well?
Yes, him.
Yes, that's him.
What business do you have with him, if you don't mind me asking? You're not from the capital too, are you?
We are, in a way.
Well then, it's a pleasure to meet a fellow Rosalifian. I was born and raised down Market Street. And never would have left if Archduke Elwyn had survived the fire. It wasn't the same when the Duchess took over, though. All the beatings, the evictions, the levies going up and up and up, even as the blight took half the harvest. Oh, listen to me, telling you what you already know.
He's very... Preston said he used to be a very picky gamer, but if a game is good enough, I've learned to enjoy most things anymore.
Almost as if he's waiting for something.
It's interesting. the gaming community has gotten so spoiled with like the games that we have, that we gripe about every little thing, and I get why we do it, because we're you know. Is this One Piece? Yeah, it's the 4,000th episode. Like, we are spoiled with games, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. In certain ways, we're not spoiled. It just depends on the game. Blizzard is a fine example of how we're not spoiled. But, there's just so many cool things in each game now. It's crazy how far we've come. Yep, I paid my hard-earned adult monies. I want games that works. Exactly, that sums it up. Yeah, and companies that fulfill their promises. That's a big one. And I think that's one of the cool things about Square Enix / Final Fantasy. Majority of their games aren't letdowns. I wasn't as big into 15 because it was just like a boy band. It was kind of a weird one, and it wasn't my favorite, but there's so many good things about every single one of the games that they make. Okay, but I gotta run around to this next villager down here.
Good day, milady. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a bearer, an elderly fellow who used to serve the Rosfields. Have you seen him?
Ah,
thanks.
That old loon.
Just
no sign
say what I think.
Funny, he's usually down by the well at this hour, cooking up his fantasy feasts.
I'm sorry?
Fantasy feasts?
He worked in the kitchens at Rosalith Castle back in the day. Still thinks he's there now. You'd often hear the poor fool chatting away to the Archduke. Living in a dream he is.
Huh.
But better there.
Poor guy's mind's broken.
Can't imagine the vice stopping to trade tales with a bearer. Can you?
No.
Anyway, you'll be round here somewhere. Doubt he has the path to stray too far.
Thank you.
Fair.
We'll keep looking.
Fantasy feast? Final Fantasy? I'm glad it wasn't like his final feast. Like,
hold on a mo. Young Patrick, the chocobo keeper, might know where he is. He's taken the old bird under his wing, so to speak.
So to speak.
He'll be in the stables. You should go and have a word with him.
Patrick the Chocobo Keeper. Thank you. We will.
What do you think about it? I'll be a cool cooking game about Final Fantasy. I mean, I would be down for it just because I love pretty much anything Final Fantasy.
It can't be helped if we're to keep up the pretense. Come on, let's head for the stables.
But yes, I definitely have an inner monologue. Do you have an inner monologue? I'm always curious about people that don't. It's mind-boggling to me because like my voice just goes, and a lot of times that's the weird thing about streaming for me is sometimes I'll forget to talk because my inner monologue's going so much. Right? But I've heard that people don't have an inner monologue. There are people that don't. And that, to me, is mind-boggling. Yeah, 50% of the world doesn't. So, and I'm curious about that stat because I feel like I have 3 voices, not just one. That statistic, I've heard that same one. But every person I ask has an inner monologue. So that doesn't make sense to me. And like, so along those same lines with the inner monologue, what about visualization? Can you visualize things in your mind very easily? And Chimpy on Twitch said, sometimes I go so deep, I feel like I was talking in reality and I was just shuffling paperwork. I definitely do that. I'll think I said something to my partner, and she'll tell me that, like, nope, you were just sitting there staring off. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Glad I had that conversation in my head and not out loud. Inner monologue, schizophrenic, same thing. Yeah. It's just the inner voice that's 50-50, and that makes sense. No big deal. I can visualize things to an extent. It's hard for me to... Visualizing is not the word I want to use for it. There's certain ways I struggle with visualization. I think it's when somebody says, like, oh, you know, picture this happening. And then I struggle with that sometimes. I can imagine how things are going to go. I can imagine certain types of visualization, but in certain ways it's a very hard detail for me to do. I don't know why. It might also just be like a mental block thing that I do to myself, honestly. Troubled youth.
Where the bloody hell's he got to?
Excuse me, but is something the matter?
It's this bearer I've been minding. I take my eyes off him for 1 minute and he disappears. He's not in his usual spot by the well, nor anywhere else in the village.
You must be Patrick.
I am, but...
And this bearer you're looking for, he's an elderly man who used to work in the Rosalith Castle.
I have seen Flushed Away. It's been a fat minute, but yes. I'm gonna ADHD this joint so hard real quick. Have y'all ever seen Flushed Away? Shit, and I missed everything you said there at the end. Meh. And that's why I always wait to respond till the little clips are done, because I miss things.
Ah, so
the DVD under your TV.
Well then, if you're acting under orders of the mayor, you're
10 out of 10.
help me find him.
That's
He's
amazing.
been losing what little sense he had left of late, saying the sheriffs are coming to collect him and that he needs to go back to the castle. I was supposed to watch over him, keep him out of trouble. But if he's walked out on us, there's not a lot I can do.
Your son loves it. Now I can't turn it off.
Understood.
I meant to tell you, please don't ever worry about it.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
Well, I appreciate it. Responding, pay attention to cutscenes all you need to. No offense. Appreciate you.
Just concentrate on finding him.
I always feel bad. It's kind of why I don't play certain games. Like I used to do a lot of like Overwatch. And gaming on Overwatch and responding to comments is very difficult. But then I was like, oh, so I'll play solo player games, RPGs. So now I miss cutscenes instead of fucking... It's a lot, but that's okay. I love it, and the reason I like streaming so much, one, I love video games, and two, it gives me the chance to actually talk to you guys. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't always feel like I do a great job. It's hard for me to get it out of my head sometimes. My content that I make on TikTok and YouTube, it's all positivity and the good vibes and everything. Promise to take your time, promise... Oh, game first, then vibe with chat. Exactly. When I stream, it's not just about the positivity side of me. It's about the life side between video games or socializing with my friends while we play video games. The different parts get to come out. When I make content, I want to put something positive out in the world. So that's what I focus on. But when I'm streaming, it's not about just positivity. It's about real. What's real in life. I I look at it as a chance for people to come in and talk to me about things that are going on in their lives, and I can actually have a conversation with them as opposed to, you know, responding to a comment or responding to a message. There's just such a huge difference when you can hear somebody say something to you. You know, it means more when I tell you that you matter, you make a difference in the world, and I'm sorry that you're going through the things that you're struggling with. Chimpy on Twitch said, every time I open TikTok, I get one of your videos. I make a lot of content. It's a lot of work. It just really is. But it makes me happy that you get a little bit of positivity every time you open TikTok, because TikTok's not always a positive place to be. Way better interaction than just texting words back and forth. Exactly. Yep. All right. Hop in.
Still no sign.
Where are you, old man?
Could he have strayed even further?
It's always a good uplift to hear I matter while I'm attempting to knock out into TikTok black hole after work. Yep. No, that's part of it. Is I know I get caught up in like the TikTok black hole. Even when I'm making my content, like I'll make the video, I'll upload it, put all the tags and whatnot onto it, and then I'll just like scroll for a little bit, and then before I know it, I'm like, son of a bitch, I have to do more content again. Because there's gotta be like, you know, the time frame for it all. I get into the TikTok black hole algorithm. Jump them fences. But yeah, so this is the combat. Like, no turn-based, just show up, beat stuff up. Absolutely amazing. Super beautiful. There he is.
There's someone over there.
Okay.
It might be him. We should hurry. Company.
Oh. Battle first.
They need to die.
Agreed.
Definitely, you should definitely look into this. Say, yeah, this is the most appealing. Ah. Woo. Okay. New enemies approach. Teleport over. Kick some booty. Right now I have two different magic variations. I have wind and fire. So the wind, I can pull them close to me. With the fire, I can teleport to them and attack. And then variations of it. Oh, bam! If you enjoyed this style of action, this will be level up. I misread it as leave one up, and I was like, I don't know what the hell that means, guys. Level 22! But I would say it's definitely worth looking into. It's so much fun. There's a demo actually out right now for it, but I believe it's only on PS5 at the moment. So that's a kicker. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's only out on PS5. But I could be wrong. I wish I could discover Mass Effect, Assassin's Creed, Destiny, Elder Scrolls, Fallout all over again. For real, there's something so magical about when you first find the games that you really like. I enjoyed Assassin's Creed. Destiny was really good. Elder Scrolls I have, but I haven't actually taken a moment to get into it as much. My problem with Elder Scrolls is that there's so much. I'm kind of a completionist, air quotations. And what's nice about Final Fantasy is there's a lot to it. It's a big world, but you can only explore like so much. Elder Scrolls and Fallout, it's pretty much endless. You know? Soul series I haven't really gotten into. So I just read Chimpy's comment on Twitch and he's like, "You bastard, go open Skyrim right now." So I don't want to open that black hole, kind of, is the issue. But I think I bought it for VR. And I really want to play that. Because fucking Skyrim in VR, like, you can't really beat that. But that's too much and it gets overwhelming. Exactly. With Fallout, it's too much. I want to do side quests like as I'm continuing, and I just get overtaken by it. It's a lot. Okay, Chimpy said I think I'm going to stream Saturday evening. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm going 100% Skyrim on stream one day. Do it. Do it. Play Skyrim. You just brought it up. Not a bad thing. I've definitely been there with the game. You should definitely sit down and really try Skyrim, though. Yes, I know I need to. It's...
Are you all right, my friend? Come on.
I did start it.
Let's go home.
And it was really good.
Your Grace, you came for me. I waited for you so long, but you finally came.
I'm not who you think.
Clive.
Just give it to him, man.
Yes. Pray forgive my long delay.
It's nothing, Your Grace. I prayed to the Founder that you would come, and at long last, he answered. Will we be returning to the castle, then? There is still a place for me in the kitchens?
No, my friend.
No, you didn't post the same thing over and over again. At least not on my end. And someday I'll do a Skyrim stream. Someday.
One which may take some time. Could you wait for me in Eastpool until my journey is complete? I will come back for you then. I promise.
Hell yeah.
Of course, Your Grace. For you, I would gladly wait until my dying day.
Well, please don't die. No worries, man. No worries. Nothing to apologize for. TikTok Live is kind of glitchy at times. Not that Twitch is anything amazing. But can be good.
Thank you, both of you. You've been most kind. The memory of serving the late Archduke was as one light in the darkness, and now that light burns a little more brightly. It's nothing but fantasy, of course.
Said to bed, but hung out a little bit more and found your stream. Glad I did. Gotta head out. Preston, it was a pleasure. You have an amazing rest of your night. Definitely stop by again next time to see you.
The blight.
Downloading Twitch. Hey.
Our harvests are failing. The people are leaving.
I look forward to chatting with you, man.
If it weren't for Lady Hannah selling half her worldly goods to provide for the few of us who stayed behind, we would long since have starved.
Thanks again. Stay safe. Have a good night. Good night, buddy. Thank you, man.
We really do. But unless a miracle happens, we won't be able to spare a crust of bread to share between them soon enough.
Is it really that bad?
So bad, I even petitioned the Imperial garrison to take them. But when they found out where they'd come from, they damn near spat in our faces. Ducal dogs, they called them. Enemies of the Empire.
I know a man named Sid, who would gladly give a home to any bearer in need of one. Leave this with me. As soon as I return from Phoenix Gate, I'll speak with him.
Thank you, my lord.
Hell.
Will you be passing through Eastpool on your way back? I should very much like to speak with you again, if you have the time, regarding the future of the village, and what might be done for Lady Hannah. After all, she's done for us.
Yes, of course. I'll be back anon.
Fare you well, my lord, my lady. I wish you a safe journey.
Now I have a really bad feeling that something bad's gonna happen to this town. This game's got my emotions going. They've been doing a lot of like more killing and stuff that I'm used to for a Final Fantasy game. So I don't know which route it's going to go, and it's kind of scary, honestly. So Instagram made a Twitter named Threads. This is literally just Facebook. I don't understand. One, it's meta. So like, Facebook is Instagram. Instagram is Facebook. I don't know. It's just silly. Well, all right. So I'm gonna call the stream here. No! Oh, not what I meant to do. We'll delete that one. There we go. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna call the stream here because I need to get some food and I need to do all of the things. But I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This was an absolutely amazing, wonderful, and fun stream. Yep, the other half's calling me. I will answer her phone call as soon as I'm done talking to you guys. But you guys have an amazing night. If you are subscribed on Twitch already, I'm doing a giveaway. Bam. Let me see. I want to check how many days I have left on it. I think it's only like 2 or 3 days left on my giveaway for a Diablo Collector's Edition. I'm trying to make sure everybody who's already subbed enters it, because there's no reason not to enter it. Because if you're subbed already, you're more or less entered in it. You just should be. All right, let's see. Bam. Loading. Yeah, there's 30 hours left in my giveaway. So if you're subscribed on Twitch already, then it's your chance to get in. There's not a lot of entries in because I'm a smaller streamer, so more chances to win. But have an amazing night, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I might stream later tonight, maybe do some Overwatch. I don't know. I have been having a lot of weird feelings about Overwatch, so we'll see how it goes. But love you. Have a great night, guys.